Welcome to Dahi Raids. I'll try to keep this quick as this is all about speed and where we find it. The next video will be all about how I do so and what my personal process is. So, speed, fairly straightforward, right? It's on your artifacts, roll them up and job done. Sure, if you want to leave it at a fairly basic level, then skip this video, it's not for you. However, if you want to progress easily to 300, 350 and 400 plus speeds, then sit up and take note because we have everything covered here for you. Starting it simple, different champions have different speeds, which seems obvious, but the fastest potential champions in the game have the fastest base speed. There are 6 with the max currently. They are Lazarius, Blind Seer, Mother Cybele, Lady Mikage, Lady Kimmy and Arbeus, with an honourable mention going to Sify, who we can't forget, just outside the top with 114 speed. Next, your speed boots. Again, an obvious one, but stay with me, it does get better. So 6-star speed boots are the fastest obviously, with 45 speed inherently and the chance to add 9 on through number 3, which is Ascension. Ascension only rolls to speed on boots and gives you a maximum of 9 extra speed, so get farming Sand Devil and Centranos for those pots. Staying with the obvious ones next, we have speed auras, so the max for dungeons is 33% from Ray, max from arena is 32% from Shazar, with Arb and Kymar at 30%. Max for all areas is, I believe, Lazarius at 25%. Guys, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong with that one. Max for Doom Tower is Kimmy with 30%. Next, we have banners. Of all of your accessories, only your banner can roll speed. This is crucial in your builds. Do not neglect rolling up your banners. So many accounts who have come to me with speed problems have overlooked rolling up their banners for their factions. General rule for me, bar a few minor exceptions, is if it doesn't have speed, it gets sold. Linking into what we have from that is substats. A max roll mythical piece can give you 36 speed, and that's from 6 pieces, so that's 216 total possible. In addition to that, we have glyphs, with 8 being the highest for each glyph, and that's on 6 pieces, which gives you 48. Next, we're talking about sets. There are so many sets with speeds. We now have multiple sets that give percentage speed increase, with the latest Feral literally just added to the game. They are speed plus 12% per 2 for a total of 36% extra for all 6. Divine speed, which is exactly the same but also gives you shield. Perception, which also brings accuracy, gives 5% speed per 2 for a total of 15 for a full set. Protection, which can go up to 9 pieces, give you 12% for 3, 24% for 5 and 32% for 8 pieces. Killstroke gives crit damage as well, gives 5% for 2 with a max of 15 for a full 6 set piece. Instinct, a great set, for 4 pieces gives 12% and some nice ignore defense. Next we have Impulse from Live Arena, which gives 12% per 2 with a max of 36% for 6 pieces and reduces cooldown along with that. Now we have Righteous Gear, which gives 10% per 2 pieces with a max of 30% and also gives you 40 resistance per 2. Supersonic, which sounds like the fastest set but is misleading, gives 10% for 3, 20% for 5 and 32% for 8. Merciless and Slayer, which both give 5% for 3 and 10% for 7 or 8 respectively. And finally, Feral, which we mentioned at the top, which gives a maximum of 15% for 8 pieces. So the fastest possible combination of sets at present is a full set of speed, divine speed or impulse with 3 accessories from protection, which would give you 36% plus 12% for a total of 48% on top of your base speed. You could also mix that around as 5 protection pieces and 4 of the aforementioned sets. Next up, we have Faction Guardians. So a full house gives plus 10 speed for Legos, plus 6 for epics. Then we have Empowerment. Empowerment is now huge for epics, but has always been around for Legos and gives a maximum of 15 straight up. That's not a percentage. And finally, not to forget, Masteries. Lore of Steel for 15% on your 48%, which is multiplicative. It's not additive. Now finally, we have Blessings. So a 6-star legendary blessing giving plus 15 to Legos, but Mythicals get a whopping plus 20, but they miss out on some things like Empowerment. Or not Empowerment, on Faction Guardians, because they don't have that in the game yet. So this means that 115 plus 57 from your boots, plus 48% from your sets, plus 40 from Empowerment, Blessing and Faction Guardians, plus 216 from substats, plus 48 from glyphs. Let's see, let's get my calculator out. Okay, that gives a whopping 539.48 as the possible fastest speed before a champ goes into battle anywhere. So what does that mean for you? Well guys, like and subscribe to be notified of my next video, where I'll go through my entire process of how I find who my real fastest champions are, not just who I think they are, and how I make best use of that for arena and for any area in the game where I need speed, which is everywhere. Thanks very much guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.